that we started with yesterday. Let's finish this one. So if I look now, I'm going to bottomize. Can you see I'm going to add them downwards? So I'm going to say 1020 plus 203 plus 86. I'm going to get a total here. Right? Anybody who's got a total for me? 1 Now we need to get the working capital, and we're going to add them upwards. Right, block and top. So let's do that. If I look, the first one is inventory. So inventory I know is my stock, and here I see inventory. Nay, it went from 408 to 389. What's the difference? 27,000 on the dot. And now I can see it's a decrease, and a decrease is positive. No bracket. It's an inflow of cash, which actually makes sense, because if I sell stock, my stock becomes less, but money comes in. Right. Can you see this here is very, it's not always as logical to understand, but you know, the money that comes in aren't equal to the blah blah. Don't go that road. Okay? Just learn the rules and apply them. Yes. Okay, here we go. Next one. So, next one is receivables. So yesterday I told you, if you look at receivables, you will ignore SARS. Remember, you will always ignore SARS, shareholders, short-term loan, and bank overdraft. And in this specific situation, my SARS is a receivable. So I'm going to ignore that one. So I'm going to work with that 1640 and with the 1150. Okay, so is there a difference of how much? 49. And is it an increase or is it a decrease? It's an increase. Okay, and the moment it increases, it means my cash is positive. Why? Because if it increases, it's negative. No. Why? Because now it means more people are buying on credit. So cash isn't coming in. So we assume that replaced cash sales. That's what we might assume. But don't go into the philosophy. Even though it's very interesting, we're not going to do that. Then with the payables I did with you actually yesterday, I said ignore SARS, shareholders and bank overdraft. So you're only going to work here with the trade and other payables and the accrued expenses. And of course, if there was a income received in advance, you would use that as well. Nee? So now what I did is I added this year and I added last year, and I see the difference is 50365. Is it an increase or is it a decrease? Is it an increase or a decrease? It's an increase, and an increase is positive. So now I see I've got 27, and you just work with your brackets. 27 minus 490 plus 50 will give me block and top. 46. Positive or negative? Positive. So now what I do is I say the 13 plus the 40 gives me the 135